Hey guys, my name is Otkin and welcome to new video. 22 male, Dutch, id student, 6 feet 4 inches, mert, mess me up. There are scrunched up tissues under your bed that are harder than you. Schold vined his shirt when he ironed his chin to his throat. I bet you are Dutch. You look like you were acclaimed from the sea. 50% sea, 50% weed. 100% disappointment. Maybe guys under 6 feet aren't so bad girls on Tinder after seeing you. You look like a person who desperately wants to reach out to people and make friends, but the best you can do is muster up an awkward half smile as people and opportunities continue to pass you by in life. You look like a guy parents are afraid to let their kids go near. Sorry to interrupt, but I forget to beg for likes and subscribe. So please leave a like and subscribe. I got lost in fantasy football this week. Are you the first gen model of Zuckerberg's human suit? Scalp point eggs has stopped working. You look like the only way you could get pussy juice on your face is if you cried. Animal abuse is a serious problem. You can help by donating just $1 a month to help these suffering hairless monkeys. You look like if someone tried to draw Mark Zuckerberg from memory. Question: what does your bar, hair, and best part of your life have in common? Answer: they are all behind you now. When you go to the barber, do you say, yeah, just give me that back, quote, 18-month-old baby look? 20 male, single 4 years, dead mom, no holds barred. Let's see if y'all can come up with something I haven't heard before. You look like you go full force in plastic lightsaber fights. This is the thumbnail to your upcoming manifesto, right? Dude, just because your mom died doesn't mean you have to stay single. You can bang other women. She'd want you to be happy. Your life story sounds like an Adam Sandler movie. If you switched your beard and hair, you'd look exactly the same. 27. Had an arranged marriage, and my best friends are paints. Roast me? Well, at least you know he didn't objectify you and want you for your sex appeal. He no longer talks to his parents anymore. You need to arrange an appointment to get rid of that mustache. Did he get your boobs in the divorce? Pardon me for going off topic, but I simply can't stand the thought of some lovely woman being forced to marry a guy as ugly as you. You got us in the first half, not gonna lie. You must have been the most disappointing mail order bride ever. Mail order bride. I can't decide what's most empty and soulless. Your painting ability, your marriage, or that gaze telling us you already know both are destined for failure. Roast me and my small tiny forehead. You look like you got fired from Hooters, and you worked as a chef. You're trying so hard to be a Twitch streamer, but you just don't have the tits for it. She just has to chuck a cat or two, then she'll be a verified streamer. Her cats will chuck her before she even gets her hands on them. You look like an over-the-clothes hand job personified. I've seen floor tiles with more facial expression than you do. You look like you're being held hostage and forced to post this. You look like you think ketchup is spicy. I say I'm nice. Smile, says him the female Ted Bundy. But Bundy was charming. My 7th grader got made fun of at school today. He didn't want to tell me because he thought I might not understand. Reddit, please help me show him how to take the burn. Why don't you just tell him yourself when you're sitting next to him in class tomorrow? He's probably the one bullying him when in class to teach him how to toughen up. Stan, why are you bullying our son? It's Stelioconscious. Considering you can't even connect your mustache and your chin strap, it's not a surprise you can't connect with your kid. Figured you'd already have enough experience taking burns while working your job microwaving entrees at Applebee's. Applebee's did nothing to deserve this. Tell him that if he grows up to look like you, he's double fucked. Double fucked? I doubt he'll ever get fucked at all. Two things are for certain in this world. That shirt is way too fucking tight on that fat ass Post Malone body. You definitely ate a glazed donut before this. I can see it on that greasy ass beard. When was the last time you got that ring off that sausage of a finger? I'm one of those guys who got a tattoo instead of a ring. Well, I hope your relationship isn't fading as fast as your tattoo. I'm Laura. Spanish, 22 years old. I have run away from my alcoholic father, me drug seller uncle and my crazy mother, and now I live quietly with my boyfriend and my cat. I really love that cat, and my boyfriend too, I suppose. Roast me with all you have. I didn't even notice you were gone. You look like all of the cast of Stranger Things in one person. You have that hooker's day off meth glow. Father's just drinking away his disappointment. When you are 22, it isn't running away, it's called moving. What isn't moving, however, is your life story. 18. Disabled, art course dropout, bird mom with no value to society. Bet you can't say anything I haven't already said to my delusional self. District 1 tastes on a District 12 budget. Funny you bring up Hunger Games, because I immediately lost my appetite. They say a picture says 1,000 words, and in this case none of them are positive. Desperately wanting to be original, but failing is not a disability. There's always prostitution, but not for you. Look, if you're going to transition to female, at least get someone to help you with your wardrobe. You're literally wearing a tablecloth and a rug. 47-year-old single dad who has just been rejected for the umptieth time. Make me feel something. Waldent. Those glasses scream midlife crisis even more than the shirt. He does plenty of screaming when his boyfriends and Grindr dates come over. Hey kids, can you spot Waldo within 50 yards of your school? If you see Waldo, call the cops immediately. Do you have shared custody with the other dad? Long time lurker, first time poster 19, college freshman, B, psych major, theater minor, autistic. Fucking end me please, but be creative if you're gonna make a fat or acne joke. I've heard quite a few of those. Happy roasting. The only B action you're getting is by yourself. She needs to say bye to them burgers. I have a feeling there are tons of women in your degree program, but not many. Part of me thinks that the Tupperware to your right is filled with plastic cutlery, but the other part of me knows you don't need cutlery to eat from a trough. There are two types of B. You're the I'll fuck anything that dares to touch me kind of B. This won't be the first time that she is identified as type 2. I can understand why you've stopped washing your hair, it's almost all gone already, so why bother? Finally, an image I can use to instantly kill my erection. I'm ASMR glow, go ham. Answers will be read on my Twitch live stream. When they put the piece of paper on a flat object, so you can write on it more easily. When your armpit has more cleavage than your chest. If you take your shirt off during the live stream, your tits could finally dethrone the World Trade Center for most tragic twins of 9 to 11. The bags under your eyes are bigger than your breasts. You are the RC Cola of YouTubers. I've actually heard of RC Cola though. You're so bland that I've already forgotten what you look like, and I'm staring at your picture. Where do I donate to buy you a hairbrush? 25, male, living with mom, and an avid Pokemon fan. Roast me. You look like you fight over the vibrator with your mom. He has the smile of a winner. Is this the mom or the son? You look like you have tantrums at a GameStop. How long did it take you to notify all your neighbors that you live in the neighborhood? Be real, your mother is dead, but you keep her propped up in a rocking chair and have conversations with her about feminine hygiene. I'm a 21-year-old MTF transgender who is loving her life. Knock me down a peg. Cool, now you can disappoint men as well. Already started with her dad. Probably finishes him off as well. Knock you down a peg? Can't afford to get your peg knocked off yourself? Not now that she earns $0.70 on the dollar. Those beige walls are more vibrant than you. When being transgendered is the most interesting thing about you. Is it hard to find sunglasses with the right eyepiece significantly lower than the left one? Who am I kidding? With your skin pigment and red hair, you'll be outside in the sunlight about as often as you'll be in the feminine hygiene aisle at the drugstore. Thanks for watching. I appreciate the support. Love you. See you guys tomorrow.